Salam guys, Ryan here, back with Banger. Still in the beautiful city of Baku, Azerbaijan. We've just headed out of the city centre and it's quite off the beaten track, to be honest, where we've come to. This place is called the Fire Temple, so we're gonna discover what's around here. It's more, historically I think it used to be like a Zoastrian temple. Azerbaijan used to be Zoastrian before it was Muslim, hence the name of Azerbaijan. I think it means like the land of the eternal flame. We've been spending like obviously a lot of time in the city centre, but this will be something else to have a look at. So we just arrived at the temple of Atashgah. I think I called it something else earlier, but it's Atashgah. It's very interesting. It's a Zoastrian temple, but you've also got like Hindu and Sikh people coming here, which is really strange because we're not at all in that side of the world like India and Sri Lanka. We're like very far away, so it's very interesting that there's like this type of population here. Cool fact as well, when we got here our taxi ended up in a random place, like it was really off the beaten track, and some kids just came up and helped us and just brought us over to here, which is pretty cool. I was a bit worried at first, but it was all legit in the end, and yeah, they were very friendly, very helpful. But yeah, we're going to have a look around here, obviously, and then we're going to head back to the city centre and get some delicious AZERI Iftar food. We just got to Sahil Restaurant, which is on a beautiful location just right across the Caspian Sea. It's sort of along like the Boulevard of the city. The interesting thing about this place, well, first off, as soon as you get the menu, it's like an encyclopedia. There's so much stuff going, but the quality of the place, it looks pretty high up, to be honest. And then second thing I noticed on the menu is they sell cigarettes. Like it's so random, but yeah, I guess at one point in time they probably did in England as well, but yeah, times here it's still, there's a lot of things here that are very modern and a lot of things here that are very sort of stuck in time as such, not in a bad way, but and I'm not promoting smoking at all, I'm just obviously pointing out these weird little things. So the purpose of us coming here today was to try out their iftar menu, because obviously being Ramadan, we've come across a load of restaurants that serve an iftar menu, but we haven't yet tried one, so this will be our first sort of try of an iftar menu. And then as well, I've gone for another item which I just wanted to have, because obviously things being halal here and all that, I thought let's just get that as well. So it's like a slight bit of overconsumption, I would say, but so it's one of our last nights here, so I want to make the most of it for sure. Everywhere you go in Azerbaijan, people are just so friendly, and it's quite strange because they're friendly, but they seem very cold at first, but they are like extremely friendly people. I think it's just obviously being a sort of like an ex sort of Soviet state, people are a lot more calmer and a lot more poker face in a way. But yeah, that doesn't mean anything. The people are really nice, genuine. It's I think the only bad experience we've had so far was our taxi from the airport, but I think the taxi airport trap, it can happen anywhere, so, but aside from that, everywhere's been pretty good, a lot different to what we expected it to be. Oh yeah, and another cool thing about this restaurant is as soon as you come in, I mean everything looks very exquisite anyway, but you've actually got like a window where you can see all the chefs cooking away, which is quite a cool bit, so you can obviously check out how the grilling's going and all the delicious food making. The starter part of the iftar menu's arrived. There's some olives, cheese. You can pick one of 4 salads. We went for the traditional mango salad, which is essentially like an aubergine and pepper salad, which, if you didn't know, I really like aubergine / eggplant. And then there's like a cheese and salad sort of tray as well, which is pretty cool. Start off with one of these olives. They're not too sour. Really juicy actually. They don't look that juicy, but they are pretty nice, to be honest. Yeah, there's a very interesting cheese here, which has got some Nigella and sesame seeds on. So I'm just going to put it in a bit of bread, I think. The bread looks really nice and fresh. I'm assuming they do it here. But yeah, it looks like a nice creamy cheese. A bit salty, but with the Nigella seeds and sesame seeds, yeah, it's just a perfect mix of harmony of flavours there. If you get the iftar meal, you also get a free drink, so it's either like Coke, Pepsi, simple things like that. Or you can get ayran, which is one of my favourite drinks in this region of the world. I mean, especially Turkey. But here they serve it with bits of mint in as well. Yeah, that's extra refreshing. Next we've got the mango salad, which is, like I said earlier, the pepper and aubergine salad. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I mean, anything with aubergine in, I'm all for, so it's hard to unsatisfy me on that note. But it reminds me of like Turkish ezme salad, but without the spices in it. And then of course it also is a bit, very much like baba ganoush in a way too. Of course, since we've been in Baku, dushbara is definitely one of my favourite soups. It's like I've got, I think on the first day we got here, I tried this soup. It's just dumpling soup with mint, bit of vinegar. I reckon this might actually be the best one I've had. Sometimes you can get it and the meat's quite strong and almost overwhelming, but in this case, absolutely insane. Not just the dumplings, but like the brothiness and the thickness of the soup, and it just, for some reason, the flavours of it remind me of like a roast dinner with mint sauce in a funny way. But they've just sort of nailed this soup, perfected it in a way I don't think we've done yet in the UK from far. Oh yeah, and Sabrine hasn't actually gone for the iftar menu. She's just got her own soup, and this is a chicken soup, and it's got massive chunks of chicken in here, which I think is pretty cool. And I think there's bits of potato as well. Proper thick soup. You've definitely got your protein intake in this soup. Broth and the actual chicken's in this. It's just absolutely, magnificent. But will it taste as good as it looks? Yeah, obviously very brothy. The potato is actually quite firm. I thought it was going to be melty, but that's not a bad thing. The chicken is just stringy, falling apart. It's really excellent. All the main courses have arrived and they just look absolutely delicious. I mean, so far so good. We've got the kava kebab, which I'm not entirely sure what the chap said it was. It was more like a egg mincemeat kebab, which is very strange to have egg in a kebab. However, it looks interesting, it looks nice, and I'm going to try it, see how it is. Then I've also gone for the T-bone steak. That was my little guilty pleasure there. I just thought, whilst I'm here, let's just go for it, get it. And then also we've gone for another traditional pilaf, and this one's got chestnut, lamb, I believe apricot in, and then it's served with, absolutely outstanding saffron rice. Yeah, like I said, first things first, I'm going to hit into this steak, because this is the guilty pleasure of the meal. I would say it's well done. It's crispy, but the beefy flavour's still in there. That's actually quite nice, to be honest, but I need to try it in a bit of this, I believe it's served with cherry sauce. What I really like about this steak is, like I said, it's really well done, but the char on it and the natural flavour of the beef is just, something else I find. But I'm going to try it with a bit of the cherry sauce. Well, that's insane. Explosion of fat in my mouth, but then a nice sourness from the cherry sauce. And then that really beefy flavour. That is one incredible steak. Even if it is a bit overcooked to my liking, I can't fault the actual steak itself. Next I'm going to hit into this kava kebab, which I'm really curious of obviously trying. It's got, I think this is, it's like there's omelette, it's like egg cooked in lettuce and tomato, and then there's like a cutlet of meat in here as well. So it's a very interesting mix. I'm going to try and get a spoonful of everything in the first bite. Oh yeah, and for all the Azeris out there, let me know if this isn't a traditional type dish, because I've never sort of come across like an omelette / kebab hybrid before. Seems quite strange to me, but obviously I need to try it before I can make a further judgment on it. Oh yeah, that's actually surprisingly good. I thought that was lettuce, but it's not. I think it's coriander. Yeah, obviously very herby. The omelette just gives it a different sort of, a bit of a kick in cheesiness. I don't think I'll go out my way to have this, but it's definitely worth a try. And also, because this is our last sort of evening, I think, eating Azeri food anyway, we had to get the classic pilau, which comes with obviously a mixture of sweet and saltiness and butteriness, and it's just a blend of amazing flavours. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a bit of everything on there. Chestnut meat, rice, and then a bit of fruit as well. No words. If you like rice dishes, I think that could be one of the king of rice dishes for sure. It's incredible. It's got everything: saltiness, sweetness, bitterness, crumbliness. The whole package is there. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, I also personally think since we've been in Azerbaijan, Azeri food has just been a complete revelation to me in a way. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. It's just definitely underrated and probably underappreciated as well. If ever you guys get the chance to come here, you will not be disappointed with the food here. It's just, it's something else. But anyway, we're gonna tuck in now, try and eat as much as we can, and then possibly get dessert, because I still haven't had any traditional Azeri desserts yet. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna call that a meal. Yeah, I think we over-ordered probably a bit too much. We managed to eat everything though, but yeah, no room for dessert currently. But yeah, food was absolutely excellent. I think the service here was quite good as well, and it's more like an upmarket type place. I mean, the prices are more expensive than your usual Azeri places, but I mean, relatively for someone from the UK, it's still not that expensive. Our bill came to I'd say about 50 quid, which isn't really much considering I got a massive T-bone steak, but then we had 2 meals and drinks, and yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that's a pretty good offer. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the hotel. We might get some desserts there, so I'll be with you shortly. Well, that was a really nice evening, really nice day actually. It was quite chill because we managed to actually figure out how Bolt/Uber works here, because we didn't do it for the first few days. We just walked everywhere, but yeah, now we've sussed it out, but we're leaving tomorrow, ironically, but is what it is. Alhamdulillah, we've I think walking actually probably did me a lot of good, especially on the calorie side of things. I didn't get dessert earlier, but I did drop in to Cinnabon. Got myself, well, I'll show you guys actually which one I got. I went for the Choco Cinnabon. That looks naughty, very naughty. So I'm going to eat some of this, drink my coffee, head to the gym, and that's going to be the day over for me. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe below. Also, please check out the Baku, Azerbaijan playlist for all of my other videos that I've put out whilst I've been here. And yeah, and obviously if you guys have got any suggestions of places you want me to visit, please let me know below. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Salam.